James Charles gets called out right before his launch into another straight man's DMs, and he puts him on blast. Let's talk about it.
Hi all, James here. Hello everyone, James Charles here. Hi sisters, James Charles here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I felt as though it was really important for me to actually hold myself accountable. So this time was definitely different for me.
What's up guys, it's Rich Lux with the hottest celebrity news on YouTube with Damn Eyelash Girl. What's going on guys? That's how you know the drama's hot today, when his eyelash is falling off, girl. Okay, let's talk about James Charles and what's he been up to. Okay, so for those of you who are not caught up on the drama, before I get into the James Charles and the Oscar Ortiz and the Willito drama and so much more with his makeup line about to drop, I want to say this video is sponsored the house by AdamandEve.com. So thank you AdamandEve.com for sponsoring this video. You can use code LUX, L-U-X, for 50% off and free shipping from US and Canada. Exclusions do apply. It's not all about silk pajamas and pillowcases. There's so much more over there, and so many of you guys always message me and tell me what you got, and I really appreciate all the messages that you send my way and sending me screenshots and what you and your partner sat down and picked out, and what you didn't like and what you did like. So thank you for that. And big thank you to AdamandEve.com for sponsoring this video. They really love it when you use my code LUX for 50% off and free shipping. That's like Black Friday prices. So thank you Adam and Eve for sponsoring this video. Let's get on with the drama. All right, so if you don't know, there is Oscar Ortiz, which is a huge famous TikToker, Willito as well, big TikToker, where they sat down and they went through their DMs and found out that James Charles was messaging Oscar Ortiz, and he put him on blast. So here we go, roll it.
Yeah. James Charles hit me up, and he's known for hitting up people, no? Like, well, I told some people, and they're like, oh yeah, James. I'm not exposing him or anything. Like, he didn't do nothing bad, but they said that he's known for hitting up attractive males on TikTok, like people that he's attracted to. He hits them up, and he hit me up. And you don't remember when I told you? I was like, yo, what the fuck?
What do you put?
Look, I'm not even joking. It was
Nah,
like,
you're capping.
I'm not capping, I swear.
So the message is there.
How do you, Jane? Here, you look at it. I don't know. I'm not capping you. What would you do? I'm lying. No mames. Yeah, I'm being deadass. That's just
Yo!
weird. I'm not even joking. It's crazy. Look.
He put hola like Jay, you ain't Mexican, bro.
Oh God.
That was him trying to flirt. Say hola.
Like, bro, what, bro? At least spit game good, bro.
He's like, hey, sorry, I'm sleeping. Good morning. You should
Bro, what?
You put yo, what's up, and then you put that yo, what's up.
Yeah, like, bro. Hey, with all the respect, I respect like gay people, right? But like, I'm not. So I'm not gonna say like. You know, I'm just gonna be straight up. I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, I'm gonna act fucking male as fuck, you know? Like,
Yeah. Shout it
like letting them know that I'm not going that way, you know?
Yeah.
So, it's weird.
And he doesn't need that type of drama right before his makeup launch. Here we go. Oh my gosh, you guys, first of all, check out this fan. I got it from, you guys, first of all, check out this fan. I think it's from God Glam It. I got this fan from. But check it out. It's a little mermaid, and she's tied up in BDSM, and it's a sea witch. And there is the sea witch, right? When I saw this, they sent this to me in PR. I was like, oh my God, y'all guys are crossing the line here. Okay, what is she, innocent Ariel? What is going on? Anyway, she even she's gagged. She's gagging, girl. I can't believe this, but I mean, they take everything and they just turn it so crazy. I mean, is that a whip in her hand? Are you serious? Is this some type of Balenciaga type stuff going on here? What is going on over here? But anyways, I don't even want to use it. I don't want to use it before I get canceled out, which wouldn't be the last time. I've been canceled 10 times. One more time. That's all we need, girl. And maybe I'll be YouTube famous. All right. So first of all, I just want to say this. I don't think that James Charles should have slid in his DMs around this time. What I personally think, I think that James Charles was messaging Oscar Ortiz or Willito, whatever, to try to get them to collaborate with him on TikTok so he can grow his channel, maybe even do his makeup. Like, James Charles is thinking like, okay, these are top creators over here. Maybe if I met... I don't know, but you know, whatever the case may be, and this is what I've said many times before, that people in Hollywood have been blacklisted for a lot less. James Charles thrives. All right, speaking of James Charles, he's being called out all over the internet. And I saw it on Instagram, and I didn't really piece it together until I read it, and I was like, oh, this makes sense. So James Charles' biggest mistake on his launch videos when he said this:
even the smallest changes required a complete reevaluation of the entire product and the chemistry that makes up the formula. And you guys know I'm a perfectionist too, so even up until a couple of weeks ago, I was still in the lab perfecting and finalizing and approving the formula like I showed you guys on TikTok. So when I say that we just finished these paints, we just finished them.
KG Bennett Beauty says, something I mentioned in yesterday's post about James Charles' Painted.co launch requires a more thorough explanation. James shared some very concerning information about manufacturing the Create Paints product in his video, Painted: The Full Reveal. He stated that to ensure everything was perfect, he was still making changes/adjustments to the formula until the end of last week. That would be July 29th, 2023.
When James Charles said that, I was like, oh honey, honey. That right there, that's gonna get you into some trouble, because, you know, a lot of times you come out with these makeup and you have to let it sit in the warehouse and see how it coagulates inside, unlike this freaking one right here that looks all weird on the inside. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's coming across like two things. It's coming across like you care so much, you wanted to make a last minute improvement. All right, I see it that way. But it also coming across like, girl, that last minute fix could derail the whole entire brand if it's not done correctly. And again, because of the way it's inside this packaging, how is it gonna look? Is it going to expire faster? We can't really see the product unless you pull it out. It's just so much going on. So you know, when I review the product, I'm gonna order it because we're gonna do some swatches and we're gonna give it a real honest review and see what it does and see what it do and what it does. But at the same time, those products, did James Charles copy other people with it? Or was it truly an original idea, the paints? And I say this because reporting on makeup news for all this time, and like there's so many different components to makeup that I feel like everything's been done before, and it's so hard to really reinvent the wheel. It's so hard to really come out with something revolutionary. That's just my opinion. It really is. And James Charles made it seem like this was like the latest and greatest. Now, he said he worked on it for 4 years. At that point, I'm like 4 years and just up to the minute you change the formula and make an adjustment on it. I think that could be interesting. That could either help him or go against him. But right now, a lot of people are saying it's not a good look, sis. But you know what though, I can't help but to feel like this is all calculated and all planned for James Charles to be in the news one more time, because I guess it's more important to be talked about than not talked about at all. But I don't know, maybe that's what the case is with James Charles. Maybe he needs the sales. And the thing is, right, it's self-funded. He keeps claiming that he self-funded this whole entire thing. So I feel like if he self-funded it, I'm thinking maybe about 50,000 quantities he bought, maybe 35, 25,000 at the least. But he doesn't have big investors behind him, such as like other people, you know, that are in his field, like maybe like Jaclyn Hill, Patrick Starr. They have like, you know, it's someone else behind it that's really helping them out. And I think that James Charles self-funding it, although it's great because he gets to keep majority of the margins, but you know, when you have investors like that, they can help you scale faster, like Sephora, Ulta, and other retailers. When you do it all by yourself, it really is hard. So I think that statement he made might have bit him in the butt, but I don't know. I think, you know what, honestly and truly, it's only time will tell. Only time will tell if this will be a legacy brand, James Charles Painted. Will it last as long as Revlon, Maybelline, L'Oreal Paris? We'll see. We'll see. And who knows, maybe a bigger brand might want to buy him out if they see, and this is the thing that people don't talk about. If James Charles makeup is such a success, he will get approached by investors, by, I don't know, you know, bigger makeup brands to buy him out and then shut the whole brand down. Just dissolve it because if he's that much of a threat. That does happen in the field. Or they buy it and then they just tweak it a little bit, make the ingredients more cheaper, ready to go. But you know, all that to say this, I hope it doesn't go down the route of Ariana Grande because I didn't really like her stuff. It's stuff's kind of like mid-peer. And I think she ended up buying her stuff, so now she owns it. But even till then, I don't really hear her talk about her own cosmetics line. And I don't really think of, why am I talking about Ariana Grande? Does anyone care about Ariana Grande right now? You know, they said that she's like breaking up couples. What do you call that? A home wrecker. Is that true? Is Ariana? I didn't really talk about it. I didn't really get that deep in it, but like scratching the surface, they said she's breaking up couples and stuff like that. I don't know. But anyways, let me know what you think about all that drama in the comments down below about James Charles and painted at him in the DMs of TikTokers and stuff like that. Do you think he really wanted him or was it a collab? Let's talk about it in the comments down below and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, love you so much.